How's it going, everybody? Mark with Veg. This is Veg Out number 2 for all of our spring growers. I'm gonna get my face out of the way so you guys can actually see what's going on behind me. I don't even know if I was in that shot, but we're gonna assume so. Hopefully you guys had a nice week, are enjoying the weekend. This is week number 2 and we are already seeing some really good growth from our cilantro. Hopefully you guys got the link on harvesting cilantro. You can kind of see this is the one that we harvested from. See if I can actually focus the camera and get some good light. Maybe not. So those are the stems that we cut, and it's going to continue to grow from the middle. You can kind of see it in there. There's some newer leaves that are going to be growing out of there. So this is the cilantro we are starting to use. We know it says week 3 on our veggie menu, but we've had a couple hot days, so it's good to go. The Sierra Nevada mix is already forming these really cool little heads of lettuce. You can kind of feel those little heads. Those are going to grow into larger head throughout the season. This red variety is really cool. I wish I had another one. What else? Our snap pea is still growing from our winter season. We just harvested a whole bowl of snap peas, so there's not a ton, but you can see these tendrils are still coming out, and it's still producing flowers where those little where the little snap peas are going to come from. There you go. Can finally figure out my camera. What else? This is another fun plant for spring. It is our celebrity tomato, and it has probably doubled in size. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna measure it each week, and we're gonna keep track of how much this tomato plant grows. For those of you who haven't grown with us yet, these tomatoes turn into a jungle. So we're gonna do a photo every week, maybe twice a week, to document the growth. And it looks like it's already touching the pipe above, and is about pinky to thumb apart. So we're gonna go ahead and measure that this week and keep an eye on it, because just watching plants grow from week to week is super interesting, super fun. Yeah, so other than that, not a whole lot going on. We have our chard, we have our peppers. We moved another pepper up here to get more sun so it wasn't blocked. And we're gonna go around to the back side. And here is part of our mesclun mix. So we have one of these in the back, and then we had 2 others that looked like they were just arugula in a pot. So what we did, you can kind of see the difference. One is really tall, one is really short. So this really short one, we actually cut this main stem right here because arugula wants to turn into a flower, or it wants to flower, and that actually signals the plant to stop producing and to die. So what you want to do is cut it off, or cut off this main stem, and I left this one to show you guys the difference. So we're gonna cut this main stalk here that's trying to produce this flower so it can drop seeds, but we want it to keep growing. I mean, it's only week 2, we want a lot more arugula, so we are going to try this method of cutting it at the main base and at the main stem. So if any of your mesclun mixes, some of your Asian greens might be flowering, you're gonna wanna pick all of these flowers. Some of them might be yellow, some of them might be white, depending on what sort of Asian green it is, but definitely cut back these main stalks and let the plant keep growing. So we're gonna monitor this arugula that we trimmed and see how well it does. You guys can kind of see some of those little leaves coming in. Hopefully those turn into larger arugula leaves. And we are gonna try the same thing with this guy and cut at the base right here. You can see that it kind of has some small leaves, but not as many as this other one that we actually cut the stem from. So kind of cool, and something to keep our eye on. Other than that, if you guys have questions, use help at growveggies.today.com. Join our Facebook group page, and we will actually be at the Encinitas half marathon today at Union if you guys want to come on down, say hi. They have a bunch of our gardens, so we're going to be there enjoying the sun. So yeah, stop by, grab some food, grab a beer, maybe a glass of wine, and we will see you guys next week. All right, bye.